Hey there guys, it's Metro and we are back again. Back in the Booty Bay Inn. I love it. But yeah, we're here to get some Wildvine. Scheduled programming on the Night Elf stuff has to unfortunately take a little bit of a wait because I wanted to do it today, but the servers have been down all day. So instead I will get some time in on Classic. Partially because I do want to stay active on this channel, but also because there's a little bit of an announcement, which I am pretty excited about. The person who makes the thingy for this, whatever, to use the client that I'm using currently. Before, if you watched any of this before, you could not have any custom items working on here. Somehow they got it to work. I don't even know, because I talked to the dude who makes it like maybe like a year and a half ago now, and he was like, yeah, that's just not possible. So I don't know how they did it, how they figured it out, but it works. I've already been messing around with it. Custom items now fully workable. So that was a big deal because I wanted to make a bunch of custom content for this, and I couldn't because that was basically the big reason. So yeah, I mean, I could, but I like using this client too much. So yeah, that's that. We are ready to go now. We have that going for us. So I'm really excited about that. We are going to not do anything with that really in this playthrough, I don't think, but yeah, now the sky's the limit. I've been really thinking about making quests. Obviously, we've talked a lot about this. But yeah, it's hard to make a custom quest when you can't make a custom item. But yeah, so now we can do that. I've been thinking a lot about adding quests, like, I think maybe I've even talked about this in the playthrough, and if anybody listening to this has any suggestions on this, let me know. But I've been thinking about adding quests to like areas where there seems to be like no quests but still mobs and stuff. The big one would be Azuna. That zone is like filled with stuff that just doesn't have any quests for it for some reason. But in terms of other options, I don't really know. So I think don't I have like a page open for it? I think I started brainstorming it a while ago, but I didn't really come up with any ideas. Yeah. Oh yeah, Feralus. I think that's a good idea. The area, yeah, near where you can get the flight path, but there's not really any quests there. I think that would be a really cool place to add some stuff. And then what was the other one that I had? Dunmurrow watchtowers that connect to Lochmadon. Yeah, I think there's a lot of really cool places, just like locations in the game that just don't have any content in them. So I would like to think about that. But yeah, what else? I wanted to add profession-specific stuff, so I was thinking about maybe, well, I don't really know. We'll see. But yeah, now that that's opened up, it kind of makes me really interested in messing around on here again. So that's great. I'm glad that that's the case. Really nice. Anyway, so we're gonna go kill some trolls. I think that's the right choice here, if I remember correctly. I don't know. We've been on this train of thought for so long, like, fucking man, it's wild to think about when we started thinking about this and where we are today. But anyway, there's a purple lotus there too. Now, if we can find any of those, then those also apparently can give. Well, I can't even remember how much we need, so hopefully we'll get a good amount. But yeah, let's get after it. We'll see where we get to today. I don't really necessarily have any major plans, but I just want to, I guess, yeah, if we can finish this, then that'd be great. Finish the gathering of the, what is it even that we need? Some herb, right? Let's go ahead and get the sheet up. We need a total of 7 Wildvine. That's it. If that's the case, that won't be that bad, I guess. What happened there? Oh, yeah, I don't have a thing up. But apparently you get them from killing these guys, so we'll find out. There's one. That's what we're looking for. I want to trust my old self. But wait. This is just to craft it, right? See, I think that's the issue. Then on top of that, man, see, I had this all figured out at one point. Leatherworking, plastic, wow. I think this article says exactly how many you need for the quest. Do we need Flask of Mojo? I have a ton, so I guess not. Okay, another wild vine. Why is it? Oh wait, do I have auto loot on right now? I must, right? How do you turn that off in this client again? I've forgotten already. This is not where it is. Interface. Yes, I do have auto loot on. Okay. Don't know why I have that on, but oh, because of the amount of annoying things that we were skinning in the past. That's what it was. But anyway, let's see what the actual article says. You need 7 wild vine to... That's it, I guess. Wait, what's happened here? Aggroed a ton of mobs. Saw us right on that one. It's funny because we went from a hunter, the night elf hunter, to back to classic hunter, so hard to get used to that again. But no, that's fine. I like it. These mobs are not even like, some of them give experience, but not many. Apparently, all we need is 7. I don't know. The article says 7. I want to trust myself on this. I'm pretty sure I put a lot of work into it at one point, but it was so long ago I can't really remember. But yeah, in terms of the sheet, it says total wild vine 2, 4, 6, 7. That's to craft it though, isn't it? Because then the quest requires more, doesn't it? Yeah, the quest requires more. Did I account for that? Am I an idiot? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about... Let's just look, I guess. I want to believe that this is per quest, maybe, or something like that. Wild leather boots? What is this? I don't even really know. I see. That is the quest, yeah. Yeah, that's what that is. Okay. That's for the quest. So in order to craft the gear, that's what we need to craft the gear. I see. Okay, I understand what I'm looking at now. I got a little turned around on that. Okay, so yeah, we're good. We only need 7 wild vine, which we already have 4 of. We'll get 4 more just to keep the slot in the inventory there. And then we will go finally finish that segment of the chapter of the playthrough. Shouldn't take very long at all, considering we're already pretty much done. I mean, we're halfway there. Actually, use feign death on this character, unlike the other character. Aim shot, a little bit less fun to use on Classic compared to Live WoW. But it still hits really hard. This was definitely the right choice though, to just come here and farm these mobs. With the higher drop chance, it's like way more likely to get something from them. This mob, I can't tell which ones we've looted already. It's not auto-looting the Wild Vine, even though it's technically a quest item for now. Guess that's not how it decides it. Good to be back in Stranglethorn, though. Won't be our last time in Stranglethorn, if I remember correctly, because there's the Panthers. We need to skin those, but I just never did that. This is such an interesting playthrough, man. I have to say, like, you never really feel like you're excited about killing gray mobs in a leveling challenge, but man, this is awesome. This is a really cool idea. I'm really satisfied with this idea. I could see myself doing this on Live WoW too once I've done them all on Classic. Never going to be anything added to it on Classic, so once I've done this, I definitely want to do blacksmithing. That's pretty much, I need to get started on that. I'm just waiting to finish the other leveling challenges. Like this one is definitely not going to get finished before whatever 11.0 comes out, you know, whatever the next expansion is. So whenever all of that's done, then we'll start working on blacksmithing. We'll see though. At least the live WoW ones are nice and quick. Get them started and finished within about maybe like 2 weeks total. There is a pet that has like actual damaging spells that hit more than one target, right? I need to figure that out too at some point. It's hard to get used to not having auto loot or having AoE loot down again too. Okay, so far not hit a bit of a dry spell after bragging about being almost done. That's us, I guess, in a nutshell. We also don't have True Shot Ore on. These things like respawn like insanely fast, huh? That was a really dumb thing to do. Don't really have a lot of mana. I have mana pots, let's use one. We got 4 mobs killed there. It's so nice fighting gray mobs in Classic though, isn't it? It's fun. Feels like a real combat. Okay, nothing. Yeah, unlucky. Maybe they only drop from a certain mob type and I'm killing the wrong ones. Can't remember. It's hard to tell which ones we've looted and which ones we haven't. That's the problem. Seeing those big crits like that, it's awesome. At least we're getting a little bit of experience. It's been like 2 weeks since I've been online in this character, so probably got rested. I don't exactly know how that works, but don't think it really matters. These are actually not back. Huh. Still dead. There's one. Could also go up here, right? Isn't that where the rest of them are? God, almost 1,000 crit. Pretty nice. They did a great job with the stat squish in LiveWire, huh? It's actually interesting because like the numbers are pretty similar comparatively. Oh, wow, look at that. We got a neck. Do we have no neck on? Oh, no, we do have a neck on. Well, that's an upgrade. Didn't expect to get a piece of gear while we were doing this, but yeah, a few items we can actually wear. As a reminder, the only thing we will equip in slots that we can craft is the crafted gear itself, part of the leatherworking leveling challenge. But any types of rings or necks or trinkets, we will put on any BOEs that drop. And I guess weapons too, yeah. Oh yeah, massive longbow. I don't even... The two playthroughs are blurring together. I just did the Night Elf one and it's like, man, I didn't get a bow for like half of it. And so I went to try to go buy a bow like I would in Classic. It wasn't there. Somebody had bought the low-level bow. It's like, what the fuck? Who's buying that? But anyway, somebody bought it and... I was so pissed, and then the next episode, a BOE bow dropped. I was like, wow, okay. I think the massive longbow is the one that I was looking to buy. Now that I remember it, I think that's it. Oh, he's gonna heal him. That would have been annoying. There's a wild vine. 5, so we just get 3 more and then that'll be that. But there's also purple lotus maybe up here. Yeah, there's one up there. That apparently is how you're meant to get wild vine. I don't think you're meant to farm mobs for it, but... Herbing in Classic is so much harder. Pretty wild. No, I don't really want the regular purple lotus, but... Clear it out. Maybe it respawns while we're here. Oh, wait. Was that last... When did I figure... I also was doing something... Did I talk about... I think I talked about this in the last episode. And I actually finished it. I did it. Well, I started... I mean, I didn't do it, but I started doing it. You can make... I made it so... an item could be disenchanted into a piece of leather. Yeah, I think we talked about that in the last episode. That's right. I wanted to do that, and so... How it works is, first of all, you cannot disenchant anything other than green or higher. That was just not possible, it seems. So instead, what I wanted to do was I wanted to make it so, basically, like, if an item can be... I think what I'm going to do is just any dungeon gear can be disenchanted into... it's like what you would think would be crafting it, you know what I mean? So, like, plate would be able to be disenchanted into ore. And then leather, same thing. I don't really, you know, have a big ETA on anything on that front. But, yeah, I do want to do that. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and put enchanting on my bars. And maybe I'll... No, it's already on my bars, yeah. Maybe I'll remember that I talked about this now. Because I need to sit down and try to do that real quick. It's not really that much work, to be honest. It's just a lot of legwork again, where we have to just go through every item in the game. But yeah, I'm thinking like just go dungeon to dungeon. I'll start with Sunken Temple. You know, there's only gonna be a couple dungeons anyway. And then yeah, I'll just make them so they have value, right? Because otherwise they have no value for this playthrough at all. We will eventually come up to a time when we are clearing those dungeons, and I think it'd be cool to get something out of the gear. Because otherwise it has nothing. Treasure here as well. Okay, so now we can finally see the quest item that I created. What? Or not? What happened there? Just that's really weird. Is it a caching issue maybe? Maybe it'll work on any new characters or something like that, but I don't. Why did that happen? What the hell is that about? I don't know. It's probably a caching thing. I don't fully understand how that part works, but anyway, pretend that it works because it definitely. I just tried it. I didn't try it with these items though. To be fair, maybe somehow there's still some issue, but okay, that does not seem to be a very high likelihood. Maybe I'm wrong about Purple Lotus. Yeah, even like BOEs and stuff like that, it'd be nice to be able to turn them into leather. That's a lot of work though to do every single item in the game. I think every single dungeon item is a good compromise. Cool thing is though, like, you know, this I'll have this for the rest of my life pretty much. Like there's no, unless I somehow lose it, I gotta make sure I do backups and stuff of it, but this will be a server, like the product here will be iterated on for many years. It's one of the things that has always been kind of unfortunate about WoW. Like by the time you settle in, you know, right now, like it seems like every 2 years at max you'll have a new expansion, you know. I mean, we don't. This one might be like 1.5 years, maybe even lower. Like we're not even a full year into Dragonflight yet, and they're probably announcing. They're gonna announce the next expansion, presumably, which I don't see how they wouldn't, but they're gonna announce the next expansion before the current expansion is even a year old. So, you know, I get it, like that's how Blizzard makes money and all that, but it's like, yeah, it's kind of hard to settle in and really enjoy an expansion. As long as they don't ever like go backwards in the design though, I don't really feel like it's an issue. Like in the past they have gone backwards, but recently I would say they've been very consistent. Things continue to get better. Okay, let me go ahead and look up Wildvine though, just because it seems weird that we got so many out of the beginning of the time here and then not again. We ding too, which is hilarious. Didn't expect a ding. So yeah, Stranglethorn, it just looks like pretty much every mob has a chance, yep. It's not even that low of a chance. It says it's like up to an 8% chance to drop on these enemies. A lot of enemies right there, but problem is killing so many mobs here. It's really hard to tell which ones you've looted. I guess maybe I should have turned just kept auto loot on. That a respawn there, or is that just a second patrol coming in here? Attacking the wrong mob there, that's not ideal. Don't do that. That's not good. I don't think it really matters though. These mobs are pretty much grazed. Oh, we got even more stuff. Blacksmithing pattern. Pet's like literally not even taking damage, so I guess that's alright. Further pulling of mobs here though. Like the whole fucking area on us now. Pet's like legit fine though, it doesn't even matter. I'm in more danger than the pet is, it seems. Looks like we pulled thread on more than one thing as well. Am I doing that? That's not smart. This is like a little dangerous. Not really though, we have potions. Oh god, what the fuck? Why do we have so many potions? They must just keep dropping. Now we got them to stack, right? Is that the thing? Hey, well, fine. Lesser mana potion? What the fuck? Yeah, Pet's like, wow, you were in danger? I didn't even realize. Full health, no issues whatsoever. I think we've looted everything here. That one I guess we didn't loot because we got money from it. We need 2 more. We'll go with 2 more. Hey, there's another one. Was there talents for range? I think that's still a thing in this, right? I don't even know where we're putting talent points in at this point. I guess Serpent Sting. A good one to have. I really like the way Hunter works in Classic. Oh. Uh-oh. The rain is upon us. This is, if you guys didn't see earlier in the playthrough, this is something in this zone. Rain in Stranglethorn. Unbelievable. Loud, too. I love it. There's a purple lotus over there. Oh, there's our 7th one? 8th one. Alright, we're done. Sorry, rain. We barely knew ye. Okay, so now what? Now we're gonna go craft the gear, right? I don't know why we already have 2 of those. That's the question. I don't know what we're doing. But we're presumably gonna go turn all this in. And then this gear itself requires more Wildvine, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure it does. So I don't know. Fuck it, man. Let's just go complete small tasks one at a time. That's all we need to do to keep moving on this playthrough. It's too difficult when you do 1 episode every 2 weeks. And now we gotta fly all the way back. I think what we'll do is go to... What's all these quests? I think what we'll do is go to that flight path. Yeah, and then the other thing we need to worry about is making sure the well, what's it called? Specializations, I guess. Is that what it's called? The profession specializations. I gotta make sure I can get all of them at once. I think at worst I can just like give the spell ID to myself. I don't know how that part works. Did I even maybe already do that? I think it... Oh, is that the rare? No, I don't know why that guy was running around. I think the... Is it rare? We can kill the rare. I think the quest has just got one of those dependencies on it. I might have actually already done that. 38. Not really worth it. It's not going to give any experience, and I can't imagine it's going to give me a bow. What is that? Oh, that's turning in the... I really don't know why that's not showing up.
Come get the food.
Kind of concerning, but whatever. Okay, so we gotta go to Orgrimmar now to get back to Feralus. So we'll just go up here. Do not need anything, any type of thing from this bag here, so we'll go ahead and delete all this stuff. Oh. Stuck. Oh, is that Orgrimmar? Sweet. Where's the other place take you? Is there a second one? They're both Orgrimmar, it says. That's the Undercity, yeah. That's the Orgrimmar one.
Time is money, friend.
Okay, good thing we didn't go to Undercity. Can you actually read these? What does it even say? Never read that whole thing. I don't think we need cloth. I guess we'll hang on to it. Oh wait, why are we getting rid of meat? You don't need purple lotus, I don't think. Well, let's quickly check, I guess. No reason not to check. Let's see. Reagent 4. Yeah, no leatherworking. Enchanting and tailoring, but that's it. Cenarian herb bag. Morrow green. I just learned about that. That it basically... That quest to go turn in Morrow green, which I think we actually did a bunch on the Nomad Druid that I did. That quest is actually you helping Staghelm subjugate Malfurion, like keep him in the Emerald Dream or something like that. Pretty cool. I like the Night Elf lore, man, I really do. So why did that not work though? That's a bit concerning to me. I guess I'll check it out off screen, but I was just looking at it because I actually have a bunch of custom items in the game that I was meaning to use to nerf the content. And I know if I can get that working, I will probably go back to that idea. But basically just like a bunch of thematically interesting items that would dramatically improve your player power without making you like just ridiculous. So I think that's what I'll probably end up doing. But I don't know. We'll see. I don't know why these scrolls aren't working. That's kind of concerning. The only thing I can think of is it's because like I've had those scrolls and they didn't work before, so maybe it's a caching thing. God, wow, it's such a unique game. Like, I was just looking at these freaking like one-dimensional ropes. It's like, who the fuck made that? It's like, oh yeah, that looks great. It's perfect. It's exactly how we want it to look. All right, so now we gotta fly to Feralus. And then it will be there that we finish this. Hopefully. Fucking God, don't tell me that. I'm pretty... We got it all, right? Like, come on now, that's it. What does the article say? 192 thick leather. Do we have that? No. But I think we can probably get thick leather in Feralus, right? And then we got plenty of turtle scales. I don't know why I have so many of those. I don't even remember. Yeah, last episode I remember farming him and like getting the double. Oh, and I also have extra heavy leather. I remember saying I could just turn that into thick leather if needed. That's what it was. Because the article on Wowhead has a different number than what I have. That's right. And I wanted to, like, you know, invest in myself kind of thing, so. Let's take a look at the difference here. I don't know why. The numbers are off. If anybody would have made a mistake, I believe it would be me, not Wowhead, but you never know, I guess. Could just be that there's something being overlooked about the number.
What can I help you with?
Okay, Feralus, Camp Mojache. But anyway, yeah, the number on my spreadsheet is 166, so that's exactly how much we have. So why is it wrong? I don't know. Let's try to figure it out, I guess, while we fly. It's going to be a long flight. Of course, not what we're looking for. We're looking for this. Nightscape. Boots, 16. Just going to check to see if there's any reason that I did it wrong. So that's 16. That's correct. Pants is 28. That's yep, 28. That's correct. Shoulders is 14 times 2. That's why it confused me there. Shoulders is 8 times 2, which are not on the list. We don't need those, I guess. Wait, is that the problem? Do we not need them at all? Yeah, we just don't need them, I guess. But we need to craft them at some point. Or did we do that already? I don't even know. Anyway, headband is 5 for 10 total. And then tunic is 7 for 14 total. So that's right. And then turtle. Why do I have... Is that actually needed? Turtle scale helmets. That is... Or leggings first is not on the list. No, there it is. 14 total. Yeah, we only make one of those. Helmet. I see. Yeah, you need different requirements for different items. Anyway, helmet is 14, so that's 28 total. Bracers on the list, that's 16 total. Breastplate is 6, so 12 total. And then gloves is 6, so 12 total. So, yeah, I got it right on the sheet, so I don't. Unless somehow I didn't make like the formula to add it together right. Looks like it's grabbing them all, yeah. Yeah, no, seems to be right, so. The only problem is we do need to craft the was there only That's strange. I have the turtle scale leggings don't appear to be part of the quest. Where are they? Who knows, man? It's too confusing. No, they're not part of the quest. But I did put them on the sheet, I guess, because I knew I wanted to craft them. But I didn't put the extra nightscape piece on there, so that's my fault there. So maybe it's the leggings is not on the wowhead number, and instead it's to craft all the wild scale gear as well. That's probably what it is. That's probably what it is. Because the turtle scales are off too, yeah. It's 140 turtle scales, but on the wowhead article it says only 112. That's probably the difference. Oh, maybe this is also part of it. Wild leather armor. Do we already have that? We already have wild leather shoulders. Why do we already have those? Wild leather armor we don't already have. Oh, I see. That's the difference. So we already did one of these quests. 6 thick armor kits was needed for wild leather shoulders, and we already have those. So that was 30 thick leather for that. So that's probably a big, I don't know, who knows. Anyway, we're fine. We got plenty of stuff here. I just don't know why it says wild leather armor. We must have done that already, I guess. Oh, that you don't actually get that's not the name of an item. That's just the type of, yeah, okay. That's not the name of an item. Wild leather vest is the chest piece, okay. I'm all confused, but I'm ready to go. We're ready to do this. Let's go do this. Hopefully there's a guy to get heavy silken thread there, right? Yeah, there's like a proper, that's like the high level place to get leatherworking done, so everything's there, I'm sure. Yeah, so finally gonna finish this chapter. It's a good door to close, I feel like, after how this all started. I started this the day my father was admitted to the hospital for the final time. So, trying to take my mind off it. I had a bit of a marathon WoW session that day because of how upset I was, and now here we are. It's like almost like 2.5 months later from that. I don't know exactly what day that was recorded. Yeah, probably almost 3 months now from that point. So, chapter is closing. All right, let's go wrap this up, or start it, I guess, because we got a lot of crafting to do. Need to be very careful about what we craft, though. So first things first. Both of these up at the same time. So, first things first. Wild leather boots. So nightscape pants. Oh, we don't have silken thread. Where do we get that? Somebody has that here, right? Like armor merchants. This person. How much heavy silken thread? I have that on the list here too, don't I? We need 13 heavy. Regular, we need 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then 13. Okay.
Winds be at your
Now we have everything we need. So again, open them both. We'll start with nightscape pants. I assume we need to add, like, we haven't done these yet, right? Just gonna do that on screen real quick. Presumably we've not made these yet. Nightscape. Apparently we already made the tunic and the headband for some reason. Don't see it, so we'll just take the luck out of it. Nightscape pants. Okay, so that's about to go gray. Boom. Make 2 of these. Oh, nice. Look at that long cast. I actually quite like that. I know maybe some people don't like that, but I like that a lot. Really makes it feel like you're crafting like some important item. We see our character while we do it. Nothing special. It's not as cool as the blacksmithing version where you're like hitting that patang, 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 patang. But still pretty neat. You're kind of just going like this. Kind of doing that weird little thing. I never really understood that. But anyway, presumably we'll get some upgrades here too. Not exactly sure what our character's wearing, but actually no, we can't equip these. We have to turn them in, right? Yeah, that's correct. Okay, that's one. Here's the second one. And it'll be Nightscape boots. Cross that off now. We're crafting them all. I'm patient. I'm a pretty patient guy. Sometimes I'm not. This might test my patience. So if we're making, what are we making, like 12 items or something like that, and they're all gonna be like, what's this, like a 2-minute cast time or something like that? A 1 minute? It's long. Probably like 1 minute. I like this though. I have a lot of respect for this. Maybe in the moment I won't love it, but a lot of respect for this idea. I love this concept. Wish this was still the way it was in LiveWow for these same items. Okay, now it's boots. Making 2 of those. Then we will turn in the quest. We did just ding, so I don't think these quests will ding us, but just enjoying the ambience here with my Tauren friends. I'm so small compared to them. That's 1. This is 2. And then 2 Wildvine. Yeah, so these items, like what I required to do this was what I put the Wildvine, but then obviously we need to eventually craft the wild armor gear as well. Really, that's, yeah, like if we're gonna get any upgrades, it's gonna be that gear because the rest is all getting turned in, including the turtle scale stuff. Although we got a lot of turtle scale, I think maybe that's why is that why I gathered so many? Thinking like, yeah, maybe we'll craft some of it because it's actually male gear, so pretty useful. Okay, that one done. Let's turn it in.
What brings you here?
What one was it? Nope.
Winds be at your back.
Boots. There we go. The pants, boots, and Wildvine need to be delivered to me before you learn the pattern, Metro. Have you done as I asked? From the earliest pair of boots we learn how to make, we start to understand that a quality boot needs to ride a razor's edge between comfort and function. With both, we are able to create items that allow the wearer to ignore fatigue that would cripple those wearing lower quality goods. That's actually a really, really, really clever way to put it. It's really insightful more than clever because that's exactly how shoes work, right? If you had really uncomfortable shoes, the function wouldn't matter. You wouldn't be able to do anything with them. So there we go. Once again, you have produced items with the skill of a seasoned professional. Took a long time, but we did it. You have earned this pattern as well as my congratulations. So what is the in our inventory now? Ah, there we go. Wild leather boots. Look at that. Oh yeah, these are the items that are just completely random. I forgot about that. Yeah, so they're not very good. Because they only have the random enchantment on it, so that means they're useless for us, unfortunately. Anyway, alright, that's fine. Next up is wild leather helmets. Why does it say 102 already? Oh, I'm wearing them. Why am I wearing them? I must have crafted them before I got the quest or something. That kind of bothers me a little bit. I don't know if that's going to be an issue. Probably not. Okay, Nightscape Tunic. Well, we're going to craft 2 of them anyway. I assume that that's correct. Don't think I'm trading my gear in, but I think I'm trying to like remember. I feel like I probably crafted it. I don't know why I have the shoulders ready. Is that just something you just, let me look this up while we wait. Oh, because it's, I did it right. This is because you need the thick armor kit, which we already did. I think I just had those laying around or something like that. And so did we craft that? Okay, anyway, so Nightscape Tuning. Well, that's why these are gray already, because yeah, we already crafted these. Wild leather. Best shoulders. We haven't crafted any of the wild leather gear yet, yeah. Oh, there's a wild leather cloak. Are we getting that? No. Where do you get that? Alright, that's that one crafted. Second one now. Oh, I see. This one you just get for free after you finish the other ones. That's interesting. Didn't know about that. Wow, this is really a time-consuming quest. Series of quests. This might be like just as long as any quest line in the game. Just because how long it takes to actually get all the materials and then craft all the items as well. That's pretty wild. Okay. Nightscape headbands. Why don't we have the silken thread that we need? This really concerns me. Did I think I fucked up. Was I gonna trade these in? I think I was. No, I have it too. Why is the silken thread wrong? That's definitely 12. I'll just buy more for now, but I think I might have messed up.
May the eternal sun shine.
Kinda concerns me. But I have Nightscape Tunic ×2 here, so that should indicate that I did the math correctly. Same thing with the headband. I don't know why. I don't know what I did wrong there, though. Silken thread. Yeah, I have no idea. Unsure about that. Do I have to? You actually turned them in, right? They're going away, right? I think so. Yeah, like I don't have the other ones in my inventory, so they must be going away. I was gonna say, like, am I wasting my time crafting these? Like, what happens if I turn the quest in when I have one of them equipped still? Is it gonna just take it off my character? Let's find out.
How? We shall meet again.
I don't even know which one I'm
Walk with
doing.
the Earth Mother.
Helmet, I guess. Yeah, there we go. I need those tunics that headbands made, and I also need that piece of wildvine before I share with you the knowledge of wild leather helmets. Headgear is highly coveted amongst adventurers, whether it be a disarmingly simple headband or a full covering helmet. The fundamentals of creating valued headgear remains constant, no matter what the cosmetic appearance of the gear is. The Nightscape equipment you have supplied perfectly meets the requirements I have given to you, Metro. I expect no less from a leatherworker of your caliber. You have earned the honor of crafting wild leather helmets. I give this pattern to you freely and hope you will profit from it accordingly. So did it take my helmet away?
Sun
Yes.
shine upon thee.
Alright, well that's fine. We'll just craft another one. And then it's just leggings and vest, but those are both the turtle scale pieces now. Should I even do this? Let's just not do this right now. I don't have a reason to craft a second one of these right now. Like, first of all, I don't think I even need the helmet. Like, I'm gonna replace it eventually, so there's no point in crafting it. Okay, so turtle scale. Oh. Like I can, well, that's probably just more resources, but either way, I can just craft one of these instead. Doesn't look very good though. It's got intellect and shit on it. Yeah. This was a very unique item, like these items in general, because in the actual Nomad leveling challenge, the leatherworking version I did on Live WoW, this was like the only male gear in the game that actually like looked like classic gear. Well, this was like the first, because they added a bunch of male gear. And it's garbage. It looks like fucking garbage ass classic like cat gear. It's terrible looking. I think this is the first actual male gear you make in leatherworking though, right? Because prior to this, it's blacksmithing. It requires level 41, so yeah, it's probably, this is probably the low end of it. We got another 15 spirit. Turtle scale helm of the spirit. If we got like a pure agi one, that'd be pretty good too. I was gonna say, like, what are we replacing? But the answer is nothing. We don't have a helmet on. I can't believe how slow this is. It's actually funny. It takes a long time to craft all this gear. I like it though. Don't let me tell you otherwise. And then, yeah, the vest will be. Oh yeah, we got to add this turtle scale. No, wait, what are we doing? Okay. Bracers. Okay. That is that. Turtle scale gloves. Are they actually hard to get? It says feralist. Do I not have them? I have them. Don't remember that. We'll do. Oh, it doesn't matter. We're about to craft them, aren't we? Probably. Yeah, that's number 1 for the bracers. What did the other helmet become? Of the eagle. So we just got 20 intellect on instead. Wrist became of the owl. Bracers. So that's not a very good one. What is of the owl? Wait, are these not supposed to have any stats on them? Why does they only have 204 armor and then the of the owl stats? Yeah, it only has armor. That's weird. Strange stuff. Yeah, that's that one done.
Ah, I've been expecting.
Do you have the turtle scale bracers and helmets ready? Don't forget the 2 wild vine I require. By now you're starting to realize the potential power that lies in wild leather armor. An armor that has no boundaries in application is nearly invaluable to a leatherworker. The limits are only in the quantities of resources to make the items, not the quality of the finished product. Again, you've completed my task without flaw. Perhaps someday I will come to you seeking knowledge, eh, Metro? Here's the pattern for the leggings, along with my thanks. Commit this lore to your knowledge and let your finished products tap into your impressive skills. I guess we never did that
Be
quest.
careful.
All right. Wild leather vest is all that's
We
left.
shall meet again.
And that requires breastplate times 2. And then gloves. And again, I have the leggings on there. I don't know why. I guess just to get them off the list, yeah. So we'll craft those 2. And presumably there'll be an upgrade again. Well, I don't know though. This is all like intellect gear. It's kind of garbage. Not sure what I have on. Oh. Yeah, those probably won't be getting replaced. What are those? It doesn't have a of the thing on it. Did I craft those? Maybe I didn't craft those. Is that an actual BOE that dropped and I was like, fuck it, I'm putting them on? Maybe. It's a hell of a piece. I think that's what happened. Yeah, I think that was an actual BOE that dropped. That was an upgrade. I was like, yeah, fuck it. Let's go. Alright, so that's the breastplate crafted. That's the first one. That's another one of the eagle. Very caster heavy. 19 intellect and 9 spirit on it. Oh, no, and then, yeah, it's got 10 stamina, 18 stamina as well. Of the eagle is intellect and stamina, yeah. I thought it was intellect and spirit. That's of the owl. Okay, so, oh, what are we doing right now? We're still crafting the final breastplate, yeah. I thought it was, I don't know why I thought I was crafting the wrong item. Okay, turtle scale breastplate is done. Why does it say gloves was already done? Unsure. Anyway, okay, so that's those done. That one was of spirit again, huge amounts of spirit. Okay, so how about wild leather? Let's see. Presumably we're getting all these, right? So let's just cross them off. Cloak, we don't have it yet. I know that one's not coming right now. That's it. Shoulders. I don't really need to do that for these. I don't know why I even did that. I think that these are BOEs, right? Is that why I did that? Yeah, I don't need to do that for this. That's just gonna confuse me if I look at it again in the future. All right, gloves being made. We have Of Nature's Wrath. That's probably the worst one you can get. I don't know though. I mean, maybe Scorpion Sting. Not really. But yeah, that's probably the worst one you can get. Well, I guess, is there Fiery Wrath and like stuff that I don't even have? Yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, and then in order to actually craft, I see. So there's a lot of work still here to be done.
I have just the thing for you.
Do you have the 2 turtle scale breastplates and gloves? Also, don't forget the wild vine. Even with the earliest patterns, we learned that the fundamentals of shape translates well into more difficult garments. Though different items, the shape of the turtle scale breastplate prepare you for the detailing needed to make a wild leather vest. As you progress through your lessons, the skills I teach will become as art. There are some very nice. These are some very nice pieces, Metro. The craftsmanship and care put into making these show you have chosen to dedicate yourself fully to these tasks. You've met my requests, and with that comes your reward. The knowledge of making wild leather vests is now yours. Boom. Master of the wild leather. Metro, you have learned all I'm able to teach you. There is, however, one remaining pattern for the wild leather armor. I will not require you to toil needlessly for this. You've earned it outright, and then some. The pattern, however, is one that I cannot freely share with you. My teacher, the one who brought me into this craft, is the one who must reward you. Take this note to Una. She teaches leatherworking in Thunderbluff. Show her the letter, and let her acknowledge you as an equal, as I do.
Go in peace.
Oh yeah, we were gonna make the leggings too. Let's go and do that. And then we're out of leather. So we actually don't have a helmet on right now. That's not ideal. Maybe I should wait on this. We're gonna need to get all new leather anyway, so let's just go ahead and craft both of these. I'll craft this and a helmet too. Figure out what the most expeditious. It doesn't even matter. I'm gonna craft the helmet eventually. Like, we're not doing any content that's gonna need every single piece of gear slot maximized right now, so it's just not needed. Turtle scale leggings, final one. Alright, so we've crafted all of those. Those are off the list now. Very good, we're coming along. A lot of stuff in the middle here that we haven't touched yet, though. We need the iron buckle. That's going to be the big one. But I want to try to get all of these, all 3 of these profession things done. Like, whatever the specializations. Okay, and so there's the piece. It's of the monkey, which is Agi. How much? Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot more. Oh, those are leather, too, so. Do they look good? Kind of. I could put them on. Put crafting gear on. I like it. All right, so now we go to Thunderbluff. See, it would be nice to be able to disenchant those and
Walk with
something
you,
back out of it.
mother.
Here's the patterns. Outstanding. I love this. This is so fucking well done. It's crazy. All right, off to Thunderbluff. I didn't realize we dinged 50 there as well. That's a big one. Is the letter readable?
Ah, I've been expecting you.
Thunderbluff. Pretty short trip? No, unfortunately not. That's just a shame. But so anyway, it says you've completed the prerequisites and you can now continue on to tribal leatherworking, where you'll need 1 wild leather vest and 1 wild leather helmet. It's that back end that's back there, yeah, okay. And then it's gonna give us a mad amount. Well, actually, no. On most of these patterns, you don't buy. You don't buy at all. Yeah. There's only like 2 patterns that you actually are gonna get after this. I didn't realize it would work that way. And what are they? Maybe I even have them. I don't even. No, I don't have them. Wolf's head helmet and feathered breastplate are the 2. Nothing else seems to be yeah, nothing else seems to be trained. Everything else is a drop. Yeah. Well, some of it are like sold by other people that we'll eventually have to do stuff with. But a lot of these I don't see myself getting. Try to get all the ones that are actually obtainable, but yeah, and then after that, I guess, yeah, it'll just be figure out, like, unlock all 3 of these. I think that's what I even did last episode, right? I started getting the scorpion patterns or something like that. That was part of it. So it'd be unlock all 3 of these. And then just start crafting shit. Yeah, that'll be it. Like, that'll be like the end goal, the end game of the playthrough, pretty much. We'll start. The other 2 are a lot easier to do, if I remember correctly. Okay. Here, right?
What brings you here? Farewell.
There she is.
How may I aid you?
Even my talents have a limit, and you have reached it. Congratulations, Metro. Your next stop should be Camp Mojachi in Feralus. The Tauren Harana Ironhide lives there. She is renowned for her skill. Greetings, Tauren. From your countenance, I can tell you are a leatherworker as I am. Have you come to draw from my skills, or perhaps you have other business with me? Ah, yes, Jangor sent you. I am pleased to see that one of my finest students now is a student of his own. His dedication and his talents with leather are impressive. For him to compliment you so in this letter, it is a sign of respect. It is a sign of respect I acknowledge. I'm aware that he has taught you the art of wild leather. Allow me to finish your training with this pattern. Make good use of it. Few in the world know the secrets of wild leather cloaks. Alright, and that is it. So now we go back. Presumably. Back we go.
Greetings. Ancestors watch.
And then talk to that fella again. But yeah, now we need to craft the wild leather stuff, so that is now we need to go. I guess now we need to go back and get even more stuff, right? Yeah, more wild vine needed there. Yeah, okay. Oh, a lot more. Oh, wait, why do we still have some left over? What is it that we need? Vest and helmet. No, that helmet's not gonna be ours, I don't think. Alright, so new quest here. Pretty much have to immediately go back to gathering wildvine though. I wish I don't know why I didn't look into that. I mean, we need to get like, that's probably what we should just do. Like, we should just get enough to finish it up, because I imagine that's it after this. Let's take a look. Wildvine. I can't imagine we need it for more than these patterns. Reagent 4, leatherworking, wild leather shoulders, wild leather helmet. Yep, it's just all the stuff that we were already gonna make. Yeah, so yeah, we'll just wrap that up then. So we'll have to add all this together. Let's just do this then. Okay, so let's just do it again then. Yep, wild leather boots. Need to craft them all. Helmet. Leggings. Vest. I know there's more than that. There's shoulders. Let's just do a separate row though. Presumably it'll be, what, like 5 slots? Oh, we don't actually have the... And then cloak. Okay. Now it'll be... Why is that so wide? Okay, so... Wild leather boots. Well, let's do it from Wildhead. So it requires thick leather. 14. Cured thick hide. That's not something we have on there. That is 2. And that is just straight up 1 thick hide and salt. Oh, deep rock salt, which we actually need. So I guess we can add that too then. Try to get all of the components together. So that would mean we would need 2 of these. Let's do that. Trying to make it obvious that it's not something that we actually need to craft. Thick hide, and then deep rock salt. I don't even know. That's, we have to farm that, don't we? Yeah. So we need 2 of those. Why is it going in front of it constantly? Okay, deep rock salt. And then this will be the last item, which is wild vine again. And we need that 4 times. Okay. So now wild leather helmets. Good for all of them. Thick leather. 10. Wild vine again. Cured thick hide. 1, so that's 1 of each of these. God, I love this song. And then wild vine is 2 for the helmet. Okay. Next up is the leggings. It's the exact same thing every time, so. Thick leather is 16. 2, 2, 2, and 6. Presumably it's be the same for all of them, but could be wrong. Vest is 12. Wildvine 2. That's not Wildvine. That's 1, 1, 1, 2. Okay. That's that. And then the shoulders. 10. 1, 1, 1, and 1 only for shoulders for some reason. For some reason the boots require 4, but the shoulders only require 1. And then the cloak, final one. It's like the way Blizzard described the Wildvine thing, it's like it made me think they actually thought that was like a good idea to have it be random. It's like, no, it's a bad idea. This is the opposite of what people want. Nobody wants to craft these items over and over again and hope they get good stats on them when that's all they have is those stats. Cured thick hide is 2, and Wildvine is 6. Okay. So then this. Thick leather. Doesn't look, we don't like need anything else, yeah. Okay. So total equals sum 1. Okay. Suggested autofill. Is that a new feature? 999 and 21. Wait, what did I do wrong? Apparently I pressed the wrong button. Because I was on board with that. It seems like that would be right. Yeah. You can just drag, I think, right? But we'll do it this way, fine. That's a cool feature, though. I didn't know that that was something that you can do. Whoops. No. Why is it? Tap that. Boom. Okay. So we need another 78 thick leather, and then I think we have the hides. Do we have the hides? Thick hides. Yeah, we already got thick hides. And then we just need another 21 wild vine. 20 apparently, because I don't have one left over for some reason. Don't know how that happened. It said I needed 7. I don't really understand that. Oh, again, it's because the one quest actually required, the one that required armor kits required 1 wild vine. So I already didn't need that one. So that's the one that's left over. Okay, so what's this?
Well met. Be careful.
Do I need to finish this quest before I can start the next ones? Yeah, it makes me wonder. It's like, I don't... Okay, I guess... Let's look it up. Doesn't say... Wait, who the fuck is this guy? Oh, this is not even the right zone. Oh my god. Okay, so you don't get it here. Well, that's stupid. Yeah, I didn't even realize. That's the guy that we were... Okay, so back to... One way or the other, we gotta go back there, so... Alright, well that'll be the end of the episode then. Let's head there, and that'll be where we end... again, we'll start where we ended. Or we'll end where we started. It's funny.
How may I aid you?
I guess we'll go to Ratchet again, yeah.
Walk.
Well, that's a bit of a time waster there, but whatever. But yeah, so now we got the future planned out here. We need 78. Do we have any left? We have 5 only, so. Plenty of heavy leather, but I don't. Not necessarily starving to convert leather. I know I'm going to need heavy leather at some point. But that's that. So yeah, we're ready to go on that. I'll head back there, and then in the next episode, how long have we been going? Oh, an hour and a half. Yeah, perfect. All right, that's good. So we'll get there, and then in the next episode, we will start gathering the stuff we need to craft the wild leather. Actually, you know what? Let's go to the guy. I'll go to the guy so I won't forget what we're doing there. That'd be a good option. Oh, we did actually ding. That's what's fun about like this. Like, you know, you kind of do 2 things at once here. It's a really good. I feel like it's really good for your brain, honestly. Somebody who likes rewards and structure in their game, it's like this playthrough really does that. It's pretty cool. So we'll head to the guy. We'll pick up the quest too. That's what we'll do. I think. I remember. Didn't I try to get a quest from him earlier in the playthrough? Yeah, I don't remember. But I'm sure he has one. Times the baseball on. Let's see. Melvin leaves Padres to manage Giants. Rams released Mar after 3 missed kicks. Damn. $8 tonight again. Oh, is the NBA start tonight as well? It must. Yeah, today's the first day of the NBA as well. Well, I'm not interested in watching that. I don't even remember who. Who was the drafts? Let's see. I don't even remember who was drafted where. Let's see. Wembanyama. Yeah, that's, of course I remember him. Brandon Miller to the Hornets. A lot of guys that just didn't actually play college basketball. Like top 10, there's only 6. Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys who played. Derek Lively is on the Thunder. They actually have a really good team, don't they? The Thunder have like 3 really good players now, don't they? Oh no, he was traded to the Mavericks though. What the hell? Grady Dick to the Raptors. Interesting to see some of these guys in their like second and third year, but I don't really feel like there's any big stars that I'm interested in watching this year in the NBA. Because like, where the fuck did even? What's the guy with the handlebar mustache from Gonzaga? Where'd that guy even go? He wasn't drafted, right? He's like straight up wasn't drafted. Here's the boat. And that's got Derek Whitehead. Hopefully he'll do well. He was really a busted Duke, I feel like. Too many, again, a lot of injuries, man. These 18-year-old kids who are missing half a season for injuries. That scares you. Scares me, at least. Ah, man, college basketball, though. I'm so excited. It's starting soon, couple weeks. Right? It's got to be somewhat soon. I don't know when it is. Oh, Keontae Johnson got drafted as well. Huh. What about, what's his name from... Oh yeah, Trace Jackson Davis is on the Warriors now, yeah. Isaiah Wong to the Pacers. What's that kid's name? TCU? Mike Miles Jr. Yeah, did he went to the pros, right? But I don't think he was drafted. Apparently he's on the Mavericks. No, apparently he's not on the Mavericks. Went undrafted, signed a 2-way contract with the Mavericks, but he was waived October 14th. Just fucking stay in college, bro. I mean, like, what are you doing? I get it, that team's probably going to be absolutely garbage now because they lost, like, they had some drama, it seems like. He did the same thing last year. He declared for the draft and then withdrew. Not a lot of marquee kids in college anymore, sadly. A lot of them just aren't going to college. A lot of them, like so many kids, just going to these little pro leagues or whatever these things are. Disappointing. College basketball is hard to watch, though, man. Every year you got a whole new team.
You need something?
No, I don't. Well, not from you, at least. I need to go find this tribal leatherworking guy and see what he's got to say to me. He's probably gonna have nothing to say other than here's a quest. I think I already like tried to pick that quest up. Yeah. Okay. So now I understand what's going on here. Like that quest had nothing to do with the leatherworking specialization. The tribal leatherworking quest just requires something that comes from that quest line. That's what confused me. I thought I was about to get it from that guy, but that's not. That's just a coincidence. Like you just, if you can somehow. Wait, does that even? Can you even do that? I was thinking like maybe if you can get the pattern. Are these items BOP? Because if so, you didn't even really need to do that, right? I don't think you can sell the actual pattern, but the items themselves are BOE, yeah. So you would technically be able to just get somebody else to make them and skip all that if you didn't want to do that. Oh yeah, the shoulders, I like those. I remember the first time I saw this Wikipedia thing asking you to give money. And now it's like literally every time I go to Wikipedia page, I feel like it's like, man, maybe you guys want to try a new business model then if you're constantly in need of donations to keep the website going. I don't know what there's really just not many options if they don't want to have ads. Start a Patreon. I can't even imagine like how much overhead there is on a website like that. Best Buy removes. Oh, we can kill that mob. I think we need to. Oh, we don't have a pet. Well, I guess we're killing it the slow way. Best Buy has stopped selling DVDs and Blu-rays, apparently. I don't blame them. I mean, really, it's a place like that's probably not long for this world. Well, we got thick leather. I'll take it. Probably get a pet out just in case. I don't have a pet to res because he's not dead. We spent a lot of time in Stranglethorn, and more to come. We're not done spending time in Stranglethorn. In the next episode, we'll be spending a lot more time in Stranglethorn because we're going to go get 20 more Wildvine. Is it 20? 20. We have 21 total needed, but we already have one extra. Actually, I'm going to just empty this because we're not going to need these ever again. So we only need 19. Hopefully, I went way by it. Hopefully, I'll remember that. Normally, I like to keep something like that in my inventory just in case. Well, not just in case, like just to fill a slot so it doesn't end up spilling over, but this ain't, oh, what am I even doing? This ain't gonna be needed with this item. Not a big fan of Kodo, but it's growing on me. Could be a lot worse.
Elomon.
Alright, to learn tribal leatherworking demands an understanding of how primal nature truly is. I know that you have already mastered the art of making wild leather armor, and I am willing to complete your training. Know this, Hunter. By choosing this path, you agree to never learn dragon scaling or elemental leatherworking. There's only room for practice of one of the three arts. Furthermore, bring to me the finest samples of your wild leather armor. From there, we will begin your mastery. Bring a wild leather vest and a wild leather helmet to Seb Jib in Stranglethorn Vale. Completing the quest will give you access to the tribal leatherworking arts. The completion of the quest will prevent you from learning dragon scale leatherworking and elemental leatherworking. Be sure this is the path you wish to follow before doing so. So hopefully we'll have no problem finding a workaround. I'm like 99% sure I can just, even if I have to, I don't think it's going to be an issue. Pretty sure like everything is fully editable. So don't think it'll be an issue, but let's just head back over to the trolls just so I don't somehow forget next time I log. Who knows? The next time we'll be on this character. So only even came on this character because the servers were down today. But leave yeah, we'll leave our character right on this ledge here, and that'll be that. Farm them out, get our 19 more of these, and we'll be ready to go. So thank you for watching. We will see you guys in the next one.